Greetings, you all. How are you guys doing? Today is Tuesday, and I wanted to come in and talk a little bit about purpose because it's something I hear in my work quite a bit. Hi there, whoever that is. Hello. I hear people want to know their purpose. People are looking for their purpose. And that is a really interesting question because what I'm discovering is that your purpose, you have one purpose, and that is to be yourself. That's your purpose, to be yourself. And in your discovery of yourself, you will fulfill your purpose. The challenge is in our culture, we do it backwards. We start thinking about we want to make money, right? We want to have things. You want to have a house. You want to have money. You want to have a partner, right? So you start attempting to construct a purpose in your mind, attempting to get something external. And that's not what your purpose is, and you're never going to be able to access it that way. Your purpose is your capacity and ability to be yourself. And you have to know yourself in order to fulfill your purpose. So your purpose really is to get to know who you are so that you can fulfill your purpose, which is being yourself. It's so simple. And we complicate it because we attach all these things to it. I want to have children. I want to be a mother. I want to have a lot of money. And all of that is external stuff. And all of those things will take you from your purpose. But if you are deeply, if you need to feel good, that's what I want to say. If you need to feel good, the only way you will ever feel securely good is in being yourself. That's the only way you can feel good. You can't feel good any other way. Like I know for me, I would do things and they would feel good for a little while, but then they would feel bad. And I would know. Like I would get into stuff thinking, oh, this is great. And then I would be like, fuck, what did I get myself into? It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel aligned. I feel like I've put shoes that are too small on my soul. You know what I mean? I feel like I've crunched myself into somebody else's idea of what it means to be a woman, or, I'm trying to make my grandmother happy, right? And so when I would align myself to what the social contracts were and try to fit in because it was really what everybody else was doing, ultimately I would start to feel bad. I might feel like I achieved something for a moment, but then I would be like, where is the exit fucking door? Like, how do I get out of this? I mean, friendships, marriage, like, how do I get out of this experience? It's taking me away from my purpose. I remember I was dating this man and I felt so profoundly connected to this man. It was profound. Like it was just a deep soul connection. And we were deeply connected. And for years, I learned a lot from him. Like we would have these incredible conversations that just helped me uncover what I really believed and who I really was. And then one day the phone rang and I saw that it was him. And all of a sudden, I felt like it was time for me to go in a different direction. It was as simple as that. And it was one simple thing. I just decided that I was not going to answer the call. I wasn't going to take my attention away from what I was doing. What I was doing was more important to me than this deep connection that felt profoundly soulful. What I was doing overrode that. And that was the beginning of me going, oh gosh, okay, this is about to be over. I can't do it. I'm no longer interested in it because it was no longer meeting me at the depths that would be me being true to myself, which would take me to my purpose. It started detracting from me being able to be true to myself. So that eventually shifted. But jobs, all manner of things, and what I've discovered is it's all about being true to yourself. Your one purpose is to be yourself. That is it. And the only way, and in being yourself, you will find your pathway to prosperity. You will find your experiences that heal you. You will find the people that are aligned to you and that you have affinity to. You will find the idea, but it comes from you being true to yourself, and you can't negotiate things like, well, my job or my husband, you can't, and that's the thing. That's that scripture in the Bible, or, where Jesus says, come follow me, but you have to let go of everything. It's about letting go of anything that would keep you in a sense of betrayal to yourself. Anything that would have you betray yourself, you have to let go of it. And that is the thing that most people will not do. Most people are willing, they want to hold on to what they know, even though what they know is not fulfilling to them. Even though what they have feels like, oh, it's an 80% thing, they're willing to live with that, then let it go to have 100%. They are willing to die on the cross of, well, this is okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But if that is where you live in your relationship to yourself, then you don't want to know your purpose. You don't want to know your purpose, because you being absolutely true to yourself will cost you the things that you are holding on to, that you are participating in, that really don't feel good to you anyway. You just don't know what else to do. You're just afraid to go venture into something that is unknown. So you will hold on to what you know and lose the opportunity to be yourself, which is your purpose. And then you lose the opportunity to the golden key, because that is when you actually have deep happiness, profound connections, grace and ease, health. But it has to be because you are willing to be yourself. There is no other way. That is your purpose. So I just wanted to share that, because a lot of people come to me, and I love this. Like, everybody come to me and talk about, I'm here to help you discover who you are. That's my work. That's why I do the natal chart work, because it will help you discover who you are, which is going to lead you to being truer to yourself, which will lead you to your purpose. I love it. I don't want to fucking do anything else. But what I know is that if people are not willing to let go of their attachments and have the faith to trust that the thing in you that is sincere, that wants to really live a fulfilled, passionate, expansive life that feels divine and congruent with who you are, you cannot do that if you are going to hold on to other things. That you can't do it if you're making it about money. You can't do it if you're making it about, but what about romance? Like, I had to give up all of my notions around marriage. Maybe one day I'll get married. I don't even know. You know what I mean? The other thing I thought, when I was young, I thought that I had to have everything now. I didn't realize that it is a practice, like fulfilling your purpose is a practice in discipline and presence and practice. It's like you have to get there. It's not an all or nothing thing. But the process there is beautiful. It's also challenging as fuck, but it is rewarding. One of the things that I will say that I experience in my relationship with the divine is that the Creator is not brutal. The Creator is not brutal. The energy of the universe that brought you here for a purpose, which is to be yourself, wants you to be yourself and wants to support you in being yourself. But you have to be willing to do the work, and it will support you. I mean, literally, when I tell you the ground comes up to meet me, when I tell you that spirit opens up for me, like, it's profound. Like, I have come out of, like, you guys have heard me talk about my life. I have come up, like, parents, all that shit is, I'm so far away from all of that. And there was no way I could have made it out of that except that I really, really, really wanted to be myself. I really was like, this is really fucked up. Like, my life is really fucked up and I don't know how to make it out, but I'm a find it. I'm a find a way. I'm going to do it. And that earnest desire, the universe meets it. The universe meets it. The sun rises and says, okay, baby, we got you. The oceans move. I'm telling you. But you have to really want it. You have to really want it. And you have to be willing to let go of the things that would try to hold you. And that looks different for everyone. That is unique for you. Everyone's experience is not going to look like mine because we're unique. But you will have to grow. You will have to. All right, you all. Peace and blessings. Have a really beautiful day and a beautiful evening. And it was just wanted to come in and chat for a bit. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.